Ever found yourself scratching your head, wondering why some dudes effortlessly snag women's attention while others seem to strike out, no matter how good-looking or loaded they are? It's not just about the surface stuff like looks or cash. No, the real secret lies in how these high-value guys handle themselves around women. They've got this uncanny ability to know when to play it cool and ignore them. Picture this. In a world where guys are practically begging for attention from women, these high-value dudes do things a bit differently. They get that by not showering women with constant attention. They end up standing out in a sea of eager suitors. And guess what? Women love a challenge. But hey, ignoring women isn't about being a jerk or acting all aloof. It's more like a subtle dance that requires a bit of understanding about what makes people tick. Hang around, and by the time we're done here, you'll be armed with some savvy tips on how to work this magic yourself. But wait, before we dive in, hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on my valuable content. Comment "I subscribe" below, and I'll personally welcome you to the Stoic Brotherhood. With that said, let's dive right into it. Ignoring women, the powerful secret of high-value men. 1. Free attention. Picture this. You're scrolling through your phone, and every notification seems like another plea for your attention. It's overwhelming, right? Well, for women, it's a daily reality. They're bombarded with messages from men clamoring for even just a moment of their time. But here's the thing about high-value men. They don't just throw their attention around like confetti. Sure, they might introduce themselves to spark a connection, but they don't give away their focus for free. They understand the value of their attention and reserve it for those who truly deserve it. When a high-value man stops the freebies, it's like a wake-up call for women. Suddenly, they're faced with someone who isn't falling over themselves to win their favor. It challenges their perception of their own worth. They start to wonder, why isn't this guy chasing me like the others? And that curiosity, it drives them to seek out your attention even more. In the game of attention, high-value men aren't players. They're the ones setting the rules. And by valuing your attention and not giving it away freely, you become the one worth chasing. 2. Busy with purpose. Think about the most admirable people you know. Chances are, they're not wasting their days on idle chatter or shallow pursuits. No, they're too busy making things happen, chasing their dreams, and building a life they can be proud of. That's the essence of being a high-value man, having your own goals and ambitions, and being laser-focused on achieving them. You see, high-value men understand that true attraction isn't found in fleeting flings or surface-level connections. It's built on a foundation of self-improvement and purpose. Instead of squandering their time on frivolous pursuits, they invest it in activities that bring them closer to their goals. They know that to truly win someone over, they first need to strengthen themselves from within. So, while others may be content with empty interactions and shallow relationships, high-value men are busy laying the groundwork for something greater. And that, my friend, is what sets them apart in the eyes of those who truly value substance over superficiality. 3. Be bold. Picture this. A high-value man isn't someone who sits around waiting for life to happen. No way. He's out there seizing opportunities and taking risks like a boss. Why? Because he gets it. He knows that life is too short to play it safe all the time. Sure, facing rejection might sting a bit, but you know what stings even more? The regret of never trying in the first place. Stoic wisdom tells us that it's better to go after what we want with all our might, even if it means risking failure, than to live a life filled with what-ifs and missed chances. High-value men embrace this mindset wholeheartedly. They understand that true growth and fulfillment come from stepping out of their comfort zones and facing challenges head-on. So, next time you're hesitating to take a leap of faith, remember the words of the Stoics. Fortune favors the bold. Don't let fear hold you back. Be bold, take risks, and watch as life unfolds in ways you never imagined. 4. Learn to be alone. Ever heard the saying, you gotta learn to love yourself before you can love someone else? Well, high-value men take that to heart. They understand the importance of solitude and self-reflection. Instead of seeking validation from others, they find completeness within themselves. Being alone isn't something high-value men fear, it's something they cherish. It's a time for introspection, personal growth, and reconnecting with what truly matters in life. Stoic philosophy teaches us that true happiness comes from within, not from external sources like relationships or material possessions. High-value men embody this wisdom. They use their time alone to cultivate their passions, pursue their goals, and become the best versions of themselves. They don't rely on a woman to validate their existence because they know that their worth isn't determined by anyone else but themselves. So, the next time you find yourself alone, embrace it. Use it as an opportunity to connect with yourself on a deeper level. Remember, being alone doesn't mean being lonely. It's a chance to discover your own strength, resilience, and inner peace. And that, my friend, is the mark of a truly high-value man. 5. Stop rewarding bad behavior. Imagine you're navigating through a bustling marketplace and suddenly someone tries to pick a fight with you over a trivial matter. What do? Well, if you're a high-value individual, you don't get entangled in needless disputes. Instead, you gracefully step aside, maintaining your composure and inner strength. High-value men understand that getting caught up in petty conflicts only drains their energy and diminishes their worth. So they choose to distance themselves from such irrational squabbles, sending a powerful message that such behavior won't be tolerated. In essence, by refusing to reward bad behavior with attention or reaction, high-value men assert their dignity and self-respect. They understand that true strength lies in maintaining their calm amidst chaos, and by doing so, they elevate themselves above the fray. 6. Be direct. Picture this. You're standing at a crossroads, unsure which path to take. Suddenly, a high-value individual appears, offering you clear and precise directions without any ambiguity. That's the power of clear communication. High-value men don't bake around the bush or play mind games when it comes to expressing themselves. They understand that time is their most precious asset, and they refuse to squander it on meaningless chatter or vague exchanges. Instead, they value directness and honesty in their interactions, cutting through the noise to get straight to the point. By doing so, they not only save their own time, but also respect the time of others. In a world filled with confusion and ambiguity, being concise and precise is like a beacon of clarity. High-value men recognize this, and they wield the power of clear communication to navigate through life with confidence and purpose. 7. Don't change plans for her. Imagine this. You've got your day all mapped out, filled with tasks and goals that matter to you. Then, out of the blue, a woman comes along and asks you to drop everything just to meet her. Now, here's where high-value men stand out. They don't bend their plans or sacrifice their priorities just to please someone else. Instead, they hold firm to their commitments and respect their own time. By doing so, they send a powerful message that their time is valuable and deserving of respect. It's not about being rigid or inflexible, but about recognizing the importance of honoring your own priorities and boundaries. In the end, this not only earns respect from others, but also reinforces your own sense of self-worth. 8. Cultivate a fearless mindset. Let's face it, fear has a funny way of holding us back. Whether it's fear of rejection, fear of failure, or fear of not measuring up, it can paralyze us and keep us from reaching our full potential. But high-value men, they approach life with a fearless mindset. They don't see women as unattainable goddesses to be worshipped from afar. Instead, they view them as equals, flawed, human, and deserving of respect. And here's the kicker: they understand their own worth, independent of anyone else's opinion. They focus on self-improvement, constantly striving to be the best version of themselves. It's not about arrogance or bravado, but about inner strength and confidence. So, the next time you feel that familiar twinge of fear creeping in, remember this: you are worthy, you are capable, and you have the power to face whatever life throws your way with courage and resilience. 9. Respect boundaries. High-value men grasp the significance of respecting boundaries. They recognize that pushing for intimacy or intruding on personal space without consent can lead to discomfort and harm. Instead, they strive to establish a safe and comfortable environment where mutual respect prevails. By honoring boundaries, they demonstrate their integrity and commitment to the well-being of both themselves and others. In the pursuit of genuine connections, high-value men prioritize understanding and acknowledging the limits set by others. They refrain from crossing boundaries, whether physical, emotional, or verbal, without explicit consent. This approach not only cultivates trust and mutual respect, but also fosters an atmosphere of safety and empowerment. 10. Embrace vulnerability. Contrary to common misconceptions, high-value men embrace vulnerability as a pathway to strength and authenticity. They understand that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to their courage and emotional depth. By being open and authentic about their feelings and experiences, they invite deeper connections and foster genuine intimacy. In a world that often glorifies stoicism and emotional detachment, high-value men recognize the power of vulnerability in forging meaningful relationships. They understand that by sharing their fears, insecurities, and struggles, they invite others to do the same, thereby creating a space for genuine understanding and empathy. By embracing vulnerability, high-value men break down barriers and cultivate trust and intimacy with women. They understand that true strength lies not in hiding their vulnerabilities, but in embracing them with courage and authenticity. In doing so, they pave the way for deeper connections and richer experiences in both their personal and romantic lives. In conclusion, embracing these principles will not only make you more attractive to women, but also lead to personal growth and fulfillment. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to explore the empowering content on this channel for further self-improvement. Until next time, stay strong, stay stoic, and keep striving for the best version of yourself. If you found this insight valuable, please like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. Keep growing and stay stoic.